So Dave, you've been in the congregation quite a lot of years, haven't you really, besides nipping off to Sober Bridge for a bit of time. But when you look at this item, Dave, that we're discussing this evening, it says Jehovah strengthens us to preach the good news, doesn't it, really? And we know that, over the last 2 years it's been very, very difficult for you. But we're going to look at these 4 questions that's in the Kingdom ministry. So when you think about preaching the good news, Dave, what challenges do you face when it comes to preaching the good news?
Mostly the first one's the physical limitations in terms of mobility and needing someone to push me around, and the time it takes getting ready in the morning. It can be 2 hours before we even get out of the door sometimes getting ready. And usually that's thanks to my dad's hard work at home. And it can be very tiring just before I even get out in the ministry sometimes. I think one of the main things with head injuries is tiredness just seems to come over you.
Okay, and perhaps as a congregation, that's something that we don't even take into consideration. For some of these sisters, it takes them an hour or two to get the makeup on, doesn't it? But for you, it's, and for your dad, obviously, it's not easy, is it? But you do really make that effort, don't you? So let's have a look at this next one. What helps you, Dave, to avoid prolonged discouragement? Because, when you think about the effort that you put in, it can sometimes be discouraging. So what helps you to avoid that discouragement?
I think good friends in the congregation helps especially. My brother Austin regularly comes to see me and prepares the Thursday meeting with me, which is a real help, and he's been very faithful in coming to see me regularly. And what's good as well is the group overseers, Ken and Michael, find us some flat territory usually, and so I can get there early, do a bit of street work first, and then meet up with the group, which is very encouraging. And I've worked along with a few in the group, like I had a little spell with Sister Bailey the other day, which was nice. Enjoyed that.
Okay, so we can really commend the brothers and really spend time, because it does take a lot of thinking about, doesn't it? As I say, territory for you, I just think where I come from, Dave, you would have no problem, but Halifax, we come here and it's all up and down hills and steps into it, so, for the brothers to prepare territory for you, that really is, takes some time, doesn't it? So it really is good for you and your family. But thinking about this last question here, Dave, when it says, how have you benefited from having a regular share in the ministry then?
I want them to keep positive and focused on the hope ahead and help the people who are in the territory. So we can. Dad sometimes mentions that what happens to him when we go out. So the people in the territory say, well, what keeps you going? And I say to him, well, it's the appreciation for the future hope and the faith that keeps me going.
And that, I'm sure the congregation will agree that's excellent, because we can't even visualise, putting ourselves in your position, Dave, but it's good to see that you really have, over the last months and years, really made a great effort. You're now back onto the ministry and you continue to serve Jehovah, so we can only commend you for that, and well done, Dave.